This video is on factorizing a difference of two squares. Now I'm going to start by showing a general way we do this. So I have a squared minus b squared. So something squared minus something else squared. Now this factorizes to a plus b times that by a minus b. Now I can have these the other way around. I could have a minus b times a plus b. That's fine as well. So let's look at a few examples and see how this works. So x squared minus 9. Now clearly the a squared is quite similar to the x squared, but the b squared is a little bit different from the 9. Now how can we make it similar? Well, I know 9 is a square number. This 9 can be written as 3 squared. So let's do that. X squared minus 3 squared. Now I actually have something quite similar to this. So I have x squared minus 3 squared. So this I know will factorize to x plus 3 times x minus 3. Let's look at some more examples. Let's have 4x squared minus 25y squared. Now this is another example that we can show in this way, a squared minus b squared. So I need something squared here, take away something else squared here. Now I know that if I had 2x squared, that will give me 4x squared. Let me just check that here on the side. So I'm just going to do that here. 2x squared is the same as 2x times 2x, and that gives me 4x squared. So that works. Now this minus 25y squared, this can be written as 5y squared. And now I have a difference of two squares. So the 2x is like my a here, and the 5y is like my b here, and I have a difference and I have the squares there. So this will factorize to 2x plus 5y times 2x minus 5y. Now here's another question. In this question I would like you to show that 8x squared is a multiple of a square number. So pause the video and have a go at that. Now 8x squared is the same as 2 times 4x squared. Now we saw in the previous example that 4x squared is actually a square number. So I can actually write this as 2 times 2x squared. Here the 2x squared actually gives me 4x squared. We've shown that before. And I have the 2 there. And then I have something multiplied to that. So 8x squared here is actually a multiple of a square number. So this 2x is a square, 2x squared is a square number, and I'm multiplying that by 2. Now what if I wanted to factorize 8x squared minus 50y squared? Well, what I can do here is I can start by factorizing out a 2 from 8x squared and 50y squared. So let's do that. 2, and then I'll have 4x squared minus 25y squared. Now in this bracket I actually have what I had in the previous example, and I know this factorizes as a difference of two squares. Let's just show that. 2, and then I'll have 2x squared take away 5y squared, and then this will factorize to 2. I'll have 2x minus 5y, and I will have 2x plus 5y, and that's my answer. Now I'd like you to try these questions and bring them to the lesson. So the first few questions are on factorizing where we have a difference of two squares, And the second question, I want you to write a question, a factorizing question that will give an answer in the form m and then x minus n times x plus n, where m and n are positive integers. Do that and then bring that to the lesson.